The M word. Yes, it's money. Some people think it's a taboo to talk about money, but today we are normalizing it because you deserve to be financially fit. And I've got experts who are ready to reveal their strategies and advice for overcoming money blocks and allowing for more financial advice and abundance for you. So let's go say hi to our experts today. Hi, Valerie.
Laura, I am Valerie Priester, and I'm from Smyrna, Tennessee. I am a money mindset business coach to female entrepreneurs, and you can learn all about me online at valeriepriester.com.
Great to have you, Valerie, and hi, Ngoc.
Hi, my name is Ngoc Tran. I'm from sunny Alameda, California, and you can find me online at ngoctran.com.
Well, I am thrilled to have you both here because we're talking about this money block issue that some people have. And I thought you two were the perfect people to talk about how to bust through that, overcome that, get to financial freedom and become financially fit and have that flow, that cash flow in their life. So Valerie, I thought I'd hop over to you first and ask for what advice do you have for people to overcome their initial money blocks?
So my advice would really be to start with identifying what your blocks are, right? Most of us don't know what our blocks are. We have them, we are carrying them from childhood, things that we believed or things that we were even taught. And so identifying them first and then focusing on what you want. That's the key thing. You must focus on what you want and not your current circumstances. When you focus on current circumstances or what you don't see, you really create more of that. And so when you get razor sharp on what it is that you want and desire when it comes to your financial freedom, that will help you to really manifest those things in your life.
Okay, so say I become really laser sharp focused on my money block, like I think it's dirty or whatever it is. How does that help me, or what should I do next?
So what you should do next is replace that with the positive of money, right? Because money has an energy too. We all carry energy. And so when you figure out what those negative thoughts are, those negative beliefs, where they came from, what you want to do is then replace that with the positive side of it. What is it that money can do for you? What are the opportunities or the options that money can buy for you? Why do you even want money, right? What is it that you're longing for and desiring? And when you figure those things out and create, I say, new affirmations, mantras, even declarations, right, that you can declare and say every day as a part of your morning routine to help remind you and also program your subconscious mind to believe that whatever you desire, it's possible. So it's a matter of reframing and choosing the positive side of what you do.
I love that, because as I was kind of coming up with my imaginary money block there, and then I was listening to your answer, I was thinking, oh, somebody who has like, I'm not worthy, or fear coming up, like if I get it, I won't know how to use it. It sounds like those, as the fears come up, that could be very useful for doing the reframing. Is that right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because that's one of the big ones, believe it or not, Lori. That's one of the big ones, is not feeling worthy, especially for women entrepreneurs, right? Because we were taught that we are the service providers, that we are supposed to make sure everyone else is happy and everyone else is, happy-go-lucky and getting what they want, but we put ourselves last, and we typically don't believe that we deserve wealth or financial freedom. And so when you discover that is one of your negative beliefs, then that's what you have to reframe and understand that you are worth everything. You get to be, do, and have whatever it is that you desire.
I believe you when you're saying that. That's so, your energy on that is so amazing. And just to put that out there. So thank you for that. Ngoc, now that we can get past our mindset, what should we do next to overcome money blocks, or how about increase the money flow?
So thank you, Valerie. We're so in alignment. For me, it's about understanding your relationship with money, same thing. So one of my chapter book was your relationship with money, and how do you perceive and believe money, and how did you come into money, and how you can lose and overcome and come back with it. For me, it's understanding my burning desire what is my why, my burning desire? Why do I want to achieve the financial freedom or the success or the things that I'm working so hard for, and what's driving me? Right. So if I understand what's driving me and why I'm making money, it doesn't matter what comes into my life. I have laser focus on what I need to do in what we call IPA, income producing activities. Wherever your business are, you got to focus on that to create the money that you want. We just can't sit here and think, okay, well, the money's going to come, it's going to come. No, you have to also do income producing activities. That's what drives your business, right? And I do agree. I mean, my favorite quote was Napoleon Hill saying, whatever you can conceive and believe, you can achieve. All comes from your mind, your mindset, whatever you want to believe, whatever you wish to believe, and then you will accomplish it with IPA.
I love the IPA. And I think too many people are afraid to think and contemplate that. They busy themselves with the busy work versus the income producing. How would you help someone to say this is or determine this is an income producing activity? What's the
Well,
difference?
you have to, for each of your business, you have to look at what is it that will create income. For me, on my businesses, I got to go out there and call and make connections with people. I got to pitch, I get to present, and I get to follow up. So to me, those are my income producing activity. Go out, meet somebody, get them on, do my, what we call, do your 4 yeses. We do the yes, and talk to them, engage with them, build the trust. Right. Once you build the trust, can you get them on agreeing to watch a video? Can you agree to get them to get on a Zoom call with you? Right. Once you get them on a Zoom call, then you get to present and share what you're doing. And then make sure after you go do what you're doing, we do what we call a BAM fam, book a meeting from a meeting. Make sure you book a meeting, give them homework to do what they need to do, and follow up that they're doing it. Right, so that then the next meeting, you're prepared for the next meeting to bring them along with the flow. What's the next step in your income producing activity?
I love that. You just gave us a roadmap, especially for those who are like, no, I have to clean my workspace. I have to get my whole program in order before I talk to anyone. I'm not sure that's the order, right?
No. No, it's not.
You need to get something to be able to just go out and talk to people.
Mhm.
If you have a business where that requires you engaging other people. Would you agree?
Agreed, because look at all of our business. What is our business? It's not the product. Our business is the people business. I don't care what business you're in the people business. You got to understand the people, right? You got to build a relationship. And you got to make sure that you follow through and be accountable for your actions. Because if you don't have an accountability partner checking in on you and you're accounting for what you say you're going to do, that's where a lot of us as business owners fall behind, because we're going to wait, take our time doing other things that we're not supposed to do.
Yes. So this is very rich for people. I hope everybody's taking notes and making decisions to reframe, like Valerie was talking about, and to step into income producing activities like Ngoc was talking about. So you two are obviously what I call the obvious experts. So let's talk about what you do and who do you do it for. Valerie, why don't you share first?
Absolutely. So I work with women entrepreneurs. I work with coaches, consultants, women in service-based businesses. And let me just say I have a heart for life coaches, because that's where I started. As the elders would say, that's where I cut my teeth, right? So I have a heart for them because I know how difficult it can be to really put together all of the pieces to build a successful business. And so those are the women that I work with, and really helping them to do exactly what Ngoc said. All of those IPAs, right? They're important, but when your mindset keeps you from doing them, when you're dealing with self-doubt, right? Self-limiting beliefs, those things can be difficult to do because you find yourself procrastinating. You find yourself not wanting to do those things because you don't have a full belief in yourself. And that's what I help women to overcome.
Awesome. Well, tell us, I know you mentioned you have a heart for coaching and you've been a coach, but tell us, how did you come to this specific work?
Absolutely. So I started with 5 women. When I was in the corporate world, there were 5 women that worked with me. And one of the things they wanted was to learn, how is it that I was able to have this positive disposition on life, no matter what happened? In fact, they call me the flowers and berries lady. So wanting to know, like, how do we maintain that positive attitude? How do we maintain this view of the world and life that says, no matter what's happening, no matter what's going on around me, I'm still okay, and it's all happening for my good. So I started working with these 5 women, and through working with them, their lives changed dramatically. One became the leader of her women's ministry in a mega church. Another got the promotion of her dreams in the corporate arena. And then another started a business that she always wanted to start, but she was stuck in her mindset of believing that it was possible for her. And after seeing them grow and expand, it was at the prompting of these women that said, you should consider becoming a life coach. Well, I had no idea what that was. The only coaches I knew was athlete coaches or, sports coaches. I had no idea what this was. And so I said, okay, I'll take a look. And I did my due diligence. I started searching out, what is life coaching? How do you manage that? What do you do? How do you even build a business around it? And I discovered Christian life coaching. That's where I started. And some years later, as our business grew and evolved, it turned into business coaching because the women that were coming to me were women who had life coaching businesses, but they could not grow them. And they did not understand why they couldn't make money in those businesses. Well, a lot of it had to do with what was going on between their 2 ears and not so much the practical stuff. And that's when I decided this is the area that I really want to focus on and really be able to help them.
Oh, that's phenomenal. And thank you for the great work you're doing with women business owners in particular. And that's great. So Ngoc, let's learn a little bit about you. What is your area of expertise? Who do you work with and what do you do for them?
So I'm a certified public accountant and a debt and wealth strategist. So for me, I work with everybody who wants to change and shift their financial paradigm. So I believe in financial literacy is like really the most important thing we get to learn. And that's not what's being taught in college. And I was in the corporate world for 23 years, just like everybody else. Then I became a single mom. Shocking. And then I gotta okay, what do I do now as a single mom? How do I prepare for my financial future with just one income stream? And then what's going to happen to me if I'm sick, right? I can't work. So for me, that was my journey of figuring out, how do I shift my financial paradigm and change the way I look at money and my relationship with money? What did I need to do to change that? And growing up poor as a refugee from Vietnam, I had nothing. So again, it's everything that I built over the years is from getting myself into college, working full-time, going to school full-time, being a single mom. So I walked away from the corporate world 2 years ago, and now I have over 8 streams of income. So for me, I'm passionate about business because you're having a CPA, an auditor background who loves business, who loves teaching business, teaching about money and strategies. So that's what I do, is empowering people to really understand their financial health, help them make money, save money, protect their money, and eliminate debt and build wealth at the same time, tax-free, risk-free. That's my passion.
That's amazing. And that's quite the journey. Is there anything else to your journey of how you got here you wanted to share?
For sure. I mean, like I mentioned in my relationship with money, my family were millionaires in Vietnam and we lost everything. The war came, we escaped from Vietnam, we came here with nothing, right? And we start all over again. So for me, if I can do it, and all the things that I've been going through and experiencing in life, being a single mom, starting over from scratch, leaving corporate with zero. That means I had a huge, nice 6-figure income. I left that to start from zero again. In 2 years, I'm able to build it. So knowing that if I can do it multiple times, I can show you the strategies and the ways to do it.
And it seems like you've had fun along the way.
I love it.
And that's the difference between a lot of people who they fear money or you welcome it. And again, today's show is about normalizing money, overcoming the blocks to it, and really having that financial abundance. And what I love about Women Speakers Association is that we have women like the two of you here to help women, other women, just step into their fullness and their worthiness for happiness and joy and abundance in the financial arena. So I'd like to know from both of you, what is the value that Women Speakers Association has been for you? So Valerie?
So for me, it's been the opportunity to share my story, right? I've wanted to always write a book. And one of the things that I get to do is become a co-author in writing a book with Women Speakers Association and share my story. So I'm really super excited about that. And then, oh my goodness, getting to meet people like Ngoc. Absolutely priceless. Absolutely priceless. She's so inspiring, and just our conversations together, she has totally inspired my life just in a few moments of spending time with her. So connecting with other women who I know are striving for the same thing, that's life-changing.
Yeah, life-changing moments. Definitely. I've heard that in different ways from different members here. So you're highlighting something that we don't often speak about. So thanks for bringing that to light. And Ngoc, you've been around a little bit. Tell us about what the value of Women Speakers Association is to you.
Well, the network and the like-minded women. So it's so powerful. We have this huge opportunity to connect with like-minded women, right? Sharing ideas, sharing strategies, sharing our overcoming some of the challenges we have in our business. Because as women, we tend to lift other women up once we learn something. So this WSA is a platform where you can lift each other up, right? And I am part of the Voices book series also. I'm on my third series, and I love it because you get to bring out your stories and listen to and read other women's stories. And those stories are so powerful, right? When you hear, because we all struggle, we all go through different journey, but at the same day, at the end of the day, what do we all want to achieve? We want to achieve financial freedom, time freedom, to enjoy this life that we have, right? We only have this one life. So how do we create the life that we want by our own design? And that's what WSA has given me, is the opportunity to connect with other women and co-creating together.
Yeah, it's definitely a co-creating and collaborative process. And for those watching wondering, what is this Voices thing? Voices of the 21st Century is the book, the annual collaborative book that comes out each year. And this is the one from 2023 called Voices of the 21st Century, Women Transforming the World. And I believe your story is in this one as well. And Valerie, you have a story coming out in the 2024 one, which is Voices of the 21st Century, Women Empowered Through Passion and Purpose. So each year we have kind of a different theme or launching off point for stories that women, and these stories, they're 3 pages long. They're so snackable in a way, I like to say, that they really offer value to people to be able to just get a nugget that can transform, kind of like that abundance, get into an abundance mindset, feel like they can do it, feel like they are worthy. So, the networking, the ability to help each other reframe, boost each other up, and then become best-selling authors are just some of the benefits that our members are having here. If you want more information, visit joinwsa.com. Or if you want to put your toe in the water, grab our free Speaker Success Plan, which is at speakersuccessplan.com. And Ngoc and Valerie, thank you so much for sharing your wisdom and being generous with your time with us today. We will definitely have you back on, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Bye. Thank you.